We're James and Jenna, husband and wife from the UK. We recently packed up our lives in England and traded it for a new life in upstate New York, in the hopes of having a better quality of life, becoming financially independent, and pursuing James's lifelong dream of living in America. We invite you to join us on the journey as we tackle our most challenging renovation to date, turning our 1800s house into our dream home. We promise to share the highs, lows and struggles of DIY and hope to inspire others along the way. If you put your mind to it, you can achieve anything.
Good morning.
Welcome back to the next chapter on the Renovation Diaries. This week we're taking it down to the dark and dingy room.
We've tried to brighten it up as much as you can so you can actually see what's going on. But today we are removing this beast.
She's thick.
Because Jen has this ornament. What the hell is that? Is this cool? Is this nice? I don't like it. I got a thing about people's faces being in your house, and he's kind of creepy, no?
We need a name for him.
It's going to be a little bit more difficult down in the dark and dingy room because we can't just chop away at the brick. We have two beams, this one and this one, that run through the chimney. This one is supported at this point, and then this one is actually supported all the way through. So we're going to have to build a supporting wall right here to catch this, and we'll probably do a couple extra as well, just so that it's fully supported, and then we can start eating away at this monolith, and hopefully by the end of the day we can get it down to ground level. This one measured 1,972 millimeters, which is 30 millimeters shorter than the rest of them, which explains why we have a sag upstairs in this exact point. For whatever reason, this one has dropped. I believe it's not supported on anything, that's why. So I'm gonna put a bigger than normal one in there just to try and get it up as well. But when we come to put the actual support wall in later, we can address that a little bit better.
James is heading down to use his favourite new tool, to cut the wood. Did you check for snakes this morning before you took me down here?
Yeah, I did actually.
I'm assuming the answer is yes.
Yes, no snakes, don't worry. Yeah, so there was a guideline and then a full line.
Love it. Now what?
And what do you have to say about all this, Dusty? Have you got an opinion on this? Hey? Oh, you just want cuddles. You know what it is, baby.
Trying to do is we're trying to get the first one in straight because there's not enough space to lie it all out and nail it all in. We want to get the first one straight and get a couple more in so that we know the whole thing is set straight before we then nail it together. Otherwise, nailing it into the top is going to be a big pain.
As you can see, we've got the supporting wall in, and
now we need to prep to take the whole chimney out. The fun stuff. There you are.
What are you doing? Hey? You're inspecting our preparation?
She's our little building inspector. Whenever we do something new, she comes in to check that we've done it properly.
Yeah. Our inspector cat. Aren't you? Hey?
She always passes as well, which is good.
Yeah.
screened off the room and set up the fans to blow away the dust like we did upstairs. We are ready to knock this thing down.
This is essentially going to be the same principle as last time. I'm going to try and knock out the top couple of shelves first. Rows first, as that's up in the ceiling. And I think it should just be one. I said that last time and it was two. So this time I'm going to say it's two. It's two rows. And then once we get down, I'm going to leave the parts that are under the joists just for a little bit and until I'm a bit more confident that there's no turning back. Let's go! Yeah, see, another brick up there. That's why it's a little bit difficult to get out, because it's squeezing towards you. Brick number one.
It's coming down!
There's our floor.
Yeah.
There's the underneath of our beautiful floor.
Made it through.
One more free floating wall. There we go. It's always nice when you get proof that what you were doing will work. Yeah. And the house hasn't fallen down. So now we're just going to crack on, get this thing down as quickly as we can. We just popped out to grab something to eat. One thing we've learned from doing this before is if you want to make sure you don't burn out, you have to make sure you eat. We've done it before where we go hours and hours, 8-hour days, and we haven't had anything to eat, and then by 3 weeks you're exhausted. It wipes you out. But now we're a lot more mature. We eat. We make sure we make time for eating. As much as it might take an hour out of your day of doing the work, at least you don't lose a whole weekend.
taking the brick down, we were discovering that this is the chimney breast that is running all the way through the house, and like down in this room they built it out, and there's these two cavity sections either side that has literally just been filled in with rocks.
It's like they were just trying to dispose of rocks.
Yeah, like just actual rocks, and then down that side. Down that side is like,
more of the same.
There's just like so much.
I think they were just trying to get rid of the rocks. I don't know, does anyone else know why this might be a thing?
Yeah.
It's a pain in the butt because it's stuff we gotta get rid of.
I think they were just lazy, to be honest. They didn't want to do all of the brickwork.
Just try and hide it, yeah.
Yeah.
So you might remember in last week's video, Jen over here thought that she was the Incredible Hulk and picked up one of these buckets by herself. And she has an ongoing injury, but since last week she's not been able to lift anything again. Her back's hurting or her shoulder's hurting. At this point, I think it's an excuse to get out of lifting all this stuff because it is hard work.
It definitely isn't. You know I was joking.
I'm only joking. She has a real bad injury that every now and then it crops up, and just happens to be one of those times, I'm afraid. But we do what we can do. Build the guns out. Why not? About halfway, would you say halfway? Maybe just under halfway.
Yeah, just under halfway.
We think that this section here is just going to be thick brick.
Yeah.
So it's probably going to take a little while.
Yeah, we're anticipating it's going to be a bit difficult.
Yeah. We wanted to take a break because we found some more of this newspaper snippings. And we think they're quite cool. We took some off to read, and we think that it might be more around the World War I era.
Yeah, Yeah, so we found some, you remember in last week's video we found the clipping that I was reading, and I found a date that said 1899, but then it was talking about King George being in reign, and we did some research and realised that actually King George reigned a lot later than 1899, so that was incorrect. So we were trying to find a date of the newspaper, but it's talking about potentially World War One, and I saw a date of 1914.
So we've taken some other bits out from this little section here, and we're gonna try and carefully take them apart and try and transcribe them. And if there's anything interesting, we'll share it with you guys.
Yeah, definitely. Slowly making progress.
Yeah. It's tough progress, but progress is progress.
Yeah. The worst part is having to just pick up all of these crumbs.
The crumbs.
Yeah.
They sound like it's food.
It definitely is not food.
Yeah. We're getting there. That was the most cemented brick I've ever seen in my life. Broken enough away at the chimney now that we can actually move the fireplace. This thing weighs an absolute ton, so we're gonna make an attempt to get it out of here so that we can call it a day for today. It's getting quite late, so yeah, let's break our backs doing that.
Gosh. I'm laughing because we've got it here, but it's not going to stay there.
That's where it's staying for now. Have to do it for now.
Well done, Louis.
Yeah. So it's a short video this week because we're only working one day, as tomorrow we're going to a car show.
Yeah, we're taking a day off and actually enjoying some of our weekend.
Yeah, a
for
little bit
change.
of R&R.
Yeah.
Sorry, the video is getting a little bit repetitive. It's just break, but unfortunately that's DIY for you. So you spend a lot of time doing the same thing over and over again, and we said we would be unfiltered and we would show you everything.
Yeah, it's definitely a lot of rinse and repeat. We didn't get quite as much done as what we had hoped. We've still got another day to do in this room.
I mean, like you saw it, it was a mammoth of a chimney breast, and for the most part it's out. We've got this little section here left to do. There's probably another hour or two work, and then we're back down to the basement.
Woohoo!
Fun
My
times.
favourite place. So that's a wrap on this chapter of the Renovation Diaries.
If you're enjoying the chaos and liking the progress, like the video and hit the subscribe button to be notified of when we next post a video.
And we'll see you in the next chapter. Until then, stay dusty and stay creative.
I think she wants it.
Yeah, I do as well.